Earlier this semester, we conducted our Alice Protocol tabletop discussions during MTSS.
Students were able to submit their questions after the discussion.
Today we are going to meet with our SRO, Officer Krider, to answer some of your student-submitted, frequently asked questions.
Hey Falcons, Officer Krider here. Hey, you guys did some Alice training earlier this month, and as part of that, the principal and the assistant principal wanted me to do a question and answer kind of thing. So I have some questions that students have submitted, and I was going to give you those answers to those questions. The first one I got was, what do you do if you're in the cafeteria? Which is a good question. What do you do, right? So the biggest thing is listen to the teachers and the adults and the staff that are in that cafeteria with you. Generally speaking, you want to stay away from the windows. You want to move to an area that's away from those areas, of the doors. If we need to, we'll ask you to leave through the exit doors, but you're going to get directions from the adults and staff that are in there at the time, right? Second question was, what do I do if we're outside at wellness, right? Again, you're going to have teachers. Maybe you stay outside. Maybe you go to the neighborhood behind the school. Or maybe you just go into the locker rooms, or you go into the restrooms that are out by the football field and you hide. But again, you're not going to come back into the building probably unless the threat or whatever's going on is outside and you are in immediate danger out there. If the problem is inside, you're not going to come back in the building. So where you go outside, it could be something as simple as hiding in the trees along the athletic fields, or maybe you go all the way into the neighborhoods. What should I do during passing periods, or the big one, what if I'm in the restroom? So if you're in a passing period or you had gone to the restroom, if something happens, don't worry about getting back to your specific classroom. Just go into one that the door is open, right? Don't just get into a classroom or get into some place that's safe. How long does it take for the police to arrive? Well, that's a good question, right? But you're lucky because you have me here. So I'm already here. But generally speaking, in Fishers, there will be many police officers here within 5 minutes. And I know that if something bad happens, that 5 minutes will seem like an hour, but we will get there and we will get to you as soon as we can. Okay? So the last one we got was, what if someone pretends to be a parent and they come to the office? That's a very important question, right? But for those of you that don't know, Mrs. Mulroy, Mrs. Naylor, Mrs. Rohr, they do a really good job of screening everybody out. No one can come into the office without identifying themselves, right? So they know who they're letting in. And again, if there's a problem, there's a way for them to let me know, or Mr. Ryan or Mrs. Berry know, so that we can deal with whatever the problem is.